Welcome to Cherry Blossom Yoga. I'm Robin Dinerman. This is a half-hour Hatha Yoga class for beginning and continuing students. I hope you're wearing something comfortable with a nice stretchy waistband, shoes off, feet bare. If you need to wear socks, go ahead and do that. If you've eaten a large meal, it's better to just watch the class until it digests a bit. But it's best to do yoga on a fairly empty stomach. We're going to do some stretching and postures, which are called asanas in yoga. And all the movements are combined with deep breathing, and I'll guide you through that. Everything works together to help calm your mind and relax your body. So please join me. I hope the area that you're in, there's no telephones, or could you turn your phone off? It's best to have as quiet as possible an atmosphere when you do yoga. After a while, you learn how to eliminate the distractions, but just the other day I had to stop a private class because I was at the couple's home and the wife was talking to the plumber and they were banging on the pipes and the dogs were banging at the plumber, and I had to say, I don't think this is working today. So make your environment as peaceful as possible. And remember, when the class is over, you have the opportunity, I hope, for a couple more minutes to just be quiet and relax and to receive the benefits of the yoga movements and postures that you've been doing. Okay, let's come into the basic standing pose, Tadasana, the mountain pose. Feet hip distance apart, toes pointed forward or turned inward slightly, shoulders above hips, hips above knees, knees above ankles, all the joints in alignment. Now pressing down through the soles of your feet, reach up through the crown of your head, pressing into Mother Earth, reaching up into Father Sky. Breathing deeply, breathing in only through the nose, breathing out either through the nose or through the mouth. We're going to begin by reaching upward and taking the left arm, or whichever arm you want, in the other hand, holding on at the wrist. Breathe in, and then breathe out, keeping the arm over the cheek, the eyes looking forward, a slight pull, but mostly you're reaching through the fingertips. You don't need to pull the arm so much that the shoulders scrunching up into your neck. But think about a long arm and sending energy out through the fingertips. Inhaling back to center, exchanging arms, stretching the other arm. Remember, don't let your eyes drop down. Your gaze is forward. And feel the wonderful stretch into the shoulder joint under the arm, alongside of your ribs. Inhaling to center. At center, exchanging, exhaling as you lean. Inhale, center, exchange, and exhale. So of course, when you do this on your own, you can go at your own pace. You can do 6 or 8 of these stretches, 10, whatever you want to do. Inhaling and exhaling. Center, exchange, stretch. Now you might find yourself tilting forward a little bit, so try to correct that, pulling the elbow back and the shoulder back a little. Press down through your feet. See if your knees aren't collapsing just a little bit. You want to still stand tall. And then inhale back to center. And hands are going to push the ceiling away, pushing upward, feet pressing down. Now lengthen your spine, feel yourself grow taller, and then relax the fingers and the hands and let the arms float down to your sides. You're exhaling. Step your feet a bit more than hip distance apart. And we're going to bring the arms out into T position, which means shoulder height. And I'm turning to my right, reaching forward with my left hand, and my left knee is bent. And then I return to center, inhaling. And then I'm turning to the other side. So you'll feel some stretches in the rib cage, around the waist. So you're bending and straightening alternate knees. Keep your knees soft, both knees soft. And you can even swing your arms a little bit more and even higher without flinging, and begin turning your head and shoulders, maybe looking over your shoulder. So these are all warm-ups, which make you aware of what muscles need some stretching and what areas might feel really good and what areas might feel tight, or maybe you're just feeling great all over. Star position. Slowly heel toe back together, or step your feet inward, and then with the arms out, we're drawing small circles coming forward. And then each circle becomes larger, gradually growing in size. And your deep breathing is still going on. You're breathing in through the nose, letting your belly fill with the air as if it were a balloon. And breathing out, you can make a ha sound from the back of your throat. And let the air out. So my circles are about as large as they can be, and I can feel some stretching going on in the biceps. Now we're going to reverse, big circles going backward, and then each circle gradually becomes smaller. Take your time, you're not in a hurry, go at your own pace. Arms feeling a little heavy now, huh? Reach out, flatten your hands, flex at the wrist, and imagine the walls are coming inward to press you, flatten you into a pancake. But the strength of your arms, you're going to push the walls away. So you're going to feel a little bit of tightness into the hands, maybe some tingling into the fingers. Pushing outward, breathe in. And then release the air, release the tension in the hands, and imagine the arms are floating down on clouds. Oh, that's a relief, huh? Then place your hands inside of your elbows. I'm going to turn slightly. Feet are still hip distance apart. We're going to do a standing forward bend. So first I'm going to bend my knees and lower my seat. Now what most people do here is bring their shoulders forward. So try to bring your shoulders back so they're above the hips. Relax the upper chest, letting it sink down. Level your chin. Feel that your neck is long and free, and breathe. Now take a breath in. And as you begin to exhale, tuck your chin in. Begin hinging forward at the hips. Keep some bend in your knees. Let gravity pull your head and arms down. And now your arms are encircling your head. Your eyes look through between the legs. You're going to feel the stretching in the lower back area and the backs of the legs. And if you can give your weight over to your arms, gravity will do the work for you. So this is a nice, easy, gentle way to stretch the backs of your legs and the lower back muscles. And you have a lot of control doing this. Be sure to keep some bend in your knees. And then release the arms. Now my hands come all the way down to the floor most of the time. But yours might be up here, which is fine. So don't force yourself or bounce to come down. Just go as far as you're able. And then bend the right knee as you straighten the left. Come back to center, straighten the right knee as you bend the left. So we're going to center and then alternate legs, bend and straighten. And after a little while, you're going to feel some opening through the lower back and the backs of the legs. Maybe you can feel the weight in your cheeks and lips now. Again, very gentle stretching that can help lengthen your muscles. And then you're going to release. And whether or not your hands are on the floor, just walk them around to the outside of one leg. Move the shoulders around a little and then release them. And bring the hands back to center. Come around to the other side. Now, if you're unable to stand in a forward bend position for too long, slowly press your feet into the mat and slowly uncurl upward. If you can continue, we're going to put the weight on the left hand and left foot. Take a hold of the right ankle and move the foot one footstep forward. Then walk the hands forward, looking through between the legs. Again, intensifying the stretch in the backs of the legs. And remember to breathe. Walk your hands back, your back leg, which in my case is the left leg, the knees bent. Lift the toes of the other foot up. You've got a nice flex going. You'll feel it deep into the calf muscle. And then bring the foot down. If you're feeling a little bit adventurous, you can walk your hands slightly to the right so the foot is centered between the two hands. Bend the knee slightly, press down evenly through the foot, and lift the other leg up. Now, rather than going for height, focus on contracting the muscles of the left buttock and the left leg, or whichever leg you have up in the air. Tighten those muscles. You can even flex the foot. And then slowly, let's take a breath in. And releasing the breath, bend the standing leg. Bring the foot back into place. Pause for a moment. I'm going to step back just a fraction. Now I'm putting the weight onto the right foot and right hand. Moving the left foot forward, and again, your feet are still hip distance apart. So with the weight on the right foot, we're lifting up the toes of the left foot, flexing the foot hard, release your head. Use only the muscles that you need for each and every posture. And breathing. And then bring the foot down, walk the hands slightly to the left, pressing down evenly through the left foot, lift the right leg up, firm the buttock and leg muscles, flex the foot. Breathe in. And bending the left knee, slowly lower the right foot. Come back to center. And then we're going to walk the hands up the legs. Keep your chin tucked in. Visualize the vertebrae of the spine stacking one upon the other Uncurl, roll the shoulders back into place. Allow the shoulder blades to sink down. Your arms hang naturally from the shoulders and the palms are turned inward. Breathing deeply now, exhaling completely. Close your eyes and scan your body. Perhaps you feel taller or lighter, more open. Now bring your fingertips to your shoulders, lift the elbows so they're at shoulder height, and bring the elbows together. Now some people aren't able to do that, but aim to bring the elbows together and lightly press. Inhale, open, and when you inhale, think about opening your heart and try to keep the elbows at shoulder height. I know the tendency is to relax and drop like this. So it takes a little bit more effort. Inhale and exhale. You'll feel the stretch in the rhomboids, the muscles in between the shoulder blades and the back. Very good for opening those muscles, increasing your range of movement through the shoulders. It's a lot of what we're doing today. And elbows together, palms together, lower the hands, hands to the heart, stand tall, and breathe. Once again, separate the feet, this time with the toes turned outward slightly. Lower your seat very carefully, being aware of your knees. And try to keep the shoulders once again above the hips. So test and see how much you can lower the hips. And then elbows bent, palms forward. This is goddess pose. For some people, this is actually a balance pose. Breathing in and out. Contracting the belly muscles when you exhale. Allowing the belly muscles to soften and round when you inhale. And then exhaling, reach up, straightening the legs, lifting the arms, breathe in and out. And in. So do everything thoughtfully, especially when you're moving out of a posture. People think the point is to get into the posture, but each movement, each step from center into the posture, holding, returning from the posture, back to center. That's where the mind should be. Focused on the body and the breath. Slowly straighten the legs and the arms come down. Separate the feet a little bit more and keep your knees soft. Going to turn to one leg, walk the hands down, and allow your upper body to soften into the leg. Lower the head, allow your neck to soften. Now I'm over my left leg, so I'm going to pull the right arm up and the right hip back and turn my head and lift up out of the posture a bit, looking up beyond my fingertips. Now remember what I just advised about taking your time coming down, so breathe in And watching the hand come down, listening to your breath. Come down. Release the head. Pause. Walk the hands back to center. Come over to the right leg and slowly lower your upper body over the leg. Release your neck so the head hangs down. And then with one hand, I have my right hand on the right ankle. I'm going to turn, lift the left hand up, try to lift out of the posture a bit. So my hand is traveling up the leg, but I want to reach for the ceiling. Legs are about 97% straight. Breathe in and breathe out. Watch the hand come down, listen to your breath. Fold over your leg, release the head. And walk your hands back to center. Now, coming up, I'll give you a choice, or we'll do it both ways. We're going to press both feet into the floor, slowly uncurl upward, tuck the tailbone under, uncurl the spine, roll the shoulders back into place and stand tall. Or you can repeat that or do this. Come down forward again. Lengthen your spine, extend the arms outward in T position, lift the back of your neck. Visualize your spine lengthening. Now bring your attention to the soles of your feet, and as you breathe in, take your time, slowly come up. Turning one palm up, breathe in and out. Arm over the ear, the other arm completely softens, the shoulder hangs. Side angle stretch, inhaling back to center and exhaling. Repeating on the other side. Always returning to center, and always if you move to one side, you balance it out by repeating on the other side. One more time. Becomes a moving meditation. Back into star, release the arms. Either heel toe or step your feet back together. We're going to pause for a moment, so please come down to the floor where we will start the second part of the show and return to Cherry Blossom Yoga.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. You can't control where the ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
Welcome back to Cherry Blossom Yoga. We've done some nice stretching and standing postures, and we have a few minutes left, so here's an opportunity to just be really quiet and relax. So come into a comfortable seated position. You can have your legs out straight, you can sit on your couch, you can lay down on the floor. Make any adjustments that you need so that you feel your body is comfortable and you won't be distracted by any weird kind of bumps or movement or anything. So take a deep breath and let it out. Nice long exhalation. Now close your eyes. Squeeze your eyes tightly shut and then release. And allow the muscles encircling your eyes to soften and relax. Press your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Press your lips together. And release. And allow the muscles encircling your ears and into your jaws soften and relax. Make fists of your hands. Tighten up the arms, all the muscles, and then release. Let go of the tension. Make fists of your feet. Firm up your leg muscles. Tighten the buttock muscles. Hold that tension. And then release. Bring your attention to the tip of your nose and pull the cool, dry air up your nostrils, down your throat. Visualize the air moving throughout your body, refreshing and renewing all the cells of your body. New oxygen to your brain. When you breathe out, you let go of worry, tension, anxiety. It leaves with your out breath. Your body feels lighter. You feel more at peace. And you breathe in contentment and harmony and balance. Breathing out, once again, your body becomes lighter as you let go of the air, and you attach wings to your thoughts and let them just fly away. Look for the quiet deep within you. Allow yourself to find your own true self. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're feeling wonderful, and you can carry that feeling with you into your day, into your week, and into your life. Namaste.